Hi everybody, it's Carrie with Creatively Carrie, and it is Wednesday afternoon, and I am wanted to post my live on Wednesday, and I wanted to go back to sketchbooks and some of the things that we can be doing in our sketchbooks, especially now that we're kind of stuck at home and can't really go out and do anything. So, something that I had remembered doing when I was a kid, which I really loved because it was easy and it was fun, was leaf rubbings. Many of you may not know what a leaf rubbing is. So I'm just going to hold up my sketchbook really quickly and show you that what I did was I took a colored pencil, put a leaf that I found outside underneath it, and rubbed the pencil over the top of that leaf shape, and I got these amazing effects with these are just colored pencils I've been using. You can use any kind of pen, pencil, whatever you got handy is good. What's also really awesome and fun about these are, say you're at home and you've got the kids and you guys need a break or you just need some air, you can basically take a walk or go out into the backyard and find any little treasure outside and bring them back in and do this kind of art with them. Yeah. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to switch my camera down to my activity that I got going on here. So hopefully you guys, you won't get too dizzy from this. Me moving you around a little shakily. Okay. So earlier today, I went on a little scavenger hunt myself, and I found several different kinds of leaves. Okay, so I have a couple different. I really like this one because it has these little teeth on the side. I don't know if you guys can see there, but it has those little pokey things, and I thought, ooh, that would be really cool to come out in a rubbing. I have a palm frond here. So I'm probably going to kind of twist these and lay them flat and do the rubbing and see how they turn out. And then I also thought, well, I have some bark out front where my plants are. And I thought, ooh, that would be kind of cool to see how that texture comes out. So what I'm going to do now, so we have our little, collected our little treasures from outside. I'm going to go ahead and turn this page over. Now, again, your color scheme is whatever you prefer to do. Okay. There's no set pattern to any of this, but I have a little oak leaf here, so I'm going to take my little oak leaf and I'm just going to set it underneath here and place it in my book. And I'll start there. So I'm going to lay this page over the top. And then let's see, I think I am going to grab this darker green right here. And so I'm taking it, I'm holding my pencil with in between my fingers like this, because I basically just want to take the side of that, and I'm pressing pretty good so that you know that you have these, you can feel the edges coming out, which is really cool. Sometimes you got to go from one side to the other. And I'm going to go all the way at the top here. And obviously, the more pressure you can put on it, the more the edges will come out. All right, that looks really, really cool. So I'm going to hold this up, and you can see that this rubbing came out really cool. It caught all the little veins in this leaf, which is just awesome. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove my little oak leaf, and I'm going to pick a different one, and I'm going to have some fun with how I kind of lay this out. So I like this little leaf. He has these little pokey things on the end. I wish they're kind of small. You guys can't see them, but I want to go ahead and lay that on there, and I'm going to kind of do it a different direction so we give it some spice to my design here. So, ooh, I like this olive green too. So I'm going to choose this olive green, and once again, I'm just holding that pencil, and I'm going to, again, it's all about the pressure you have, right? And making sure you've got enough pressure to catch all those ends. Oh, and those little pokey things are coming out. That's awesome. Oh, and even some of the veins, the really tiny veins are coming out. I'm going to show this guys to you up close so you guys can see, because that is awesome. I just love those little teeth that come out on the side here. So I'm going to show it to you up close. So if you see, you can see on the video, it's little things that it uses for protection, right? So that it pokes along the edge there. They came out so good. It's awesome rubbing. It's really cool. Okay. So I want to go ahead and try. I'm kind of excited to try my piece of bark because I really like the texture in it. And so I'm hoping that, and I think I am going to use a brown. I'm going to use like a burnt umber color here. Okay. Once again, holding my pencil flat. It's kind of thick, so it might be hard to stay on the surface of it, but I am going to do my best. I'm going to turn this. Now, again, this is really awesome to do with young kids because you guys can go on a scavenger hunt outside in the yard and find little treasures to bring inside. Yeah, wow. I really like how these ridges came out on this piece of bark. And that's really, really cool. So I'm going to continue making some impressions here, some rubbings. But what you can also do is once you get these rubbings going, you can start thinking about ways to actually make them into something. So say, for instance, this could be a tree trunk right here, and then you could add leaves off of this so that you're kind of creating a scene when you do this. So I have a little begonia leaf here I'm going to try. So, okay, come on. There we go. I think I'm going to put it like right here. And let's see, this is an even darker green. This is like a forest green right here. So I'm going to pull this one. And again, see what happens with the edge here. Again, you got to test your pressure so that you know. Oh yeah. So there was some moisture on the end of it, so it kind of came through my paper, but that's okay. So I have this nice little tiny, ooh, and it made an impression on the back of my clean paper. That's awesome. Okay. All right. And so finally, oh, I have a big long leaf too, or let's do the palm fronds because I really would like to see how these, what kind of texture they leave in the paper. So I'm not going to do them all the way, but okay, I want it to lay flat. I'm going to press on that. That's awesome. Okay. And let's see. I think I'm going to do a blue. So this will be a little bit different. But once again, oh yeah, it's making this awesome, awesome edges stand out so good. This is really cool. I really like how these striations in the centers of the leaf is coming out. They look pretty dynamic. That is really cool. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of give you guys a up close there, see how close we can get. Really love this oak leaf, love the curves in those leaves. Just really awesome way and fun and easy because you're not having to buy any major materials. If you've got colored pencils or pens or even drawing pencils will work. So I have one more elongated leaf here. So I'm going to turn one more page over, and I'm going to put that one on this page like so. because I want to just see how this one comes out. I think I'm going to go back to that olive green because I like that color. Okay, here we go. Yeah, another great leaf. So what I'm finding is leaves that are stiff. In other words, they have more presence to them. They're particularly kind of waxy leaves. They seem to do much better on these rubbings. Their edges come out and they stand up to the rubbings a lot easier. But yeah, this was actually off of my orange tree in the backyard. So here is this leaf rubbing right here. And again, I just absolutely love the veins and how they show up from these leaves. It's just really cool. And again, this is a project that you can do anytime. You can go outside and find all sorts of little treasures to bring inside and create your rubbings. And then again, you can pair them in such a way that you create some interesting kinds of pieces, playing around with things. It's really cool. All right. Well, that's it for me today, guys. I hope you had a great time. It's just fun. I remember doing these in school when I was a kid and had such fun doing it. And I thought, wow, we should do something like that again and get back to it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week. I hope everybody is staying healthy. And I look forward to seeing you again on my next live Friday at 7. I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how to paint acrylic clouds. Or I should say clouds in acrylics. There you go. All right, guys. We'll talk to you soon. Hope you have a great day. Bye.